Hey friends, so this is a continuation of the previous network load balancer. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna create one NLB and one ALB, and let's see how to map these two things. Okay, but I'm not going to do it in private subnet because I had not created any private subnet yet. But it would be apt, when I explain about the VPC in next couple of days. At that time we will redo this exercise in a better manner, but for now just come along with me. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create one application. I'm going to complete this part first. Okay, let me make it real quick, real clear here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna create one application load balancer first. Okay, so I'm gonna create one application load balancer, ALB. Okay, so let's create an application. So again, I have already launched three instances: app 1, app 2, and app 3. So which is all an Apache web server. And I'm gonna hit on load balancers. I'm clicking on create load balancer, and I'm gonna clicking creating on application load balancer, and I'm gonna click here. I'm leaving my application LB load balancer, and this is going to be an internet facing, but in a real-time scenario it will be internal. If I choose internal, okay, if I choose internal here, so if you see, if you're making, as per the original plan, we have to make this internal. If you make it internal, what happens is, if you scroll down here, and then if you choose your, subnets here, 1A, and then it would ask you, it would tell you your internal load balancer must have a private subnet. You can update the subnet route table, blah blah blah. So but here in this VPC, right, this is a VPC. If you search for the services here, VPC, and then right click on this VPC, open link in new tab. I did not explain these things, we did not go to the VPC yet, so even if I explain you all these things, it is not meaningful. So okay, I'll just give you in one liner. If you hit on VPC, this is a VPC here. So inside the VPC on the left side we have subnets. Okay, so we have how many subnets we have 1, 2, and 3. If you go to your load balancers on the left side, and then here if you see AP South 1A, AP South 1B, and AP South 1C, so these are all the three subnets. See, 1627, 5D34, 115C, it's ending. So here also same thing, 1627, 5D34. So these are all the three subnets which is coming up and coming out and displaying here. So what this is saying is this is saying like this subnet, okay, we do not have any private subnet, it's all public subnet. How can you decide which is public and private? That is what I will talk about when we are explaining about the VPC. Okay, so for now forget about the VPC, come with my flow. So for many reasons I cannot choose internal right now, so I'm just choosing internet facing for now. Okay, but I will talk about the same topic after we completed the VPC, remember. Okay, cool. Now internet facing I've chosen, and I want only IPv4 I've chosen. Then I'm choosing all the three subnets here, AP South 1A, 1B, and 1C. And security group, I'm making it as let me make my app security group. Okay, and I'm making target group I don't have. I'm gonna create a target group for this for this, so I'm gonna make it instances as a target group for my ALB, and target group is my app, my ALB TG. I made it like this. Okay, and it should be hyphen. Okay, and then next, so here I'm going to add all the three instances here, include as pending and below, and create target group. So now the target group is created, okay, which is good. Now come back to the second tab. Now refresh it, your my app TG has come, good. Now scroll down and then create load balancer. Now your application load balancer is provisioning. Now if you see the diagram here, so what we did here is we created the application load balancer, which is nothing but which is internet facing again, which is internet facing internet facing And we also created a target group for this. So we also created a TG, target group. Okay, so inside this we have how many instances we have? We have three instances, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so EC2, these are all EC2 instances. We have three EC2 instances which we have created, so all these things will go here. So I'll talk about, okay, 1 minute. So this should go like this. So TG will go here, here. So these are all the things. So this is what we had created it. Yeah. Now let's wait for the health check to come up. Now I'm going back, and this is still in provisioning. Okay, and if you want to see the target groups here, click on target groups, and this is still in initial phase here. It is initial. Okay, it's all in initial. So let's wait, let's give it for another how many minutes. If you hit on health check, and then if you click on edit, if you see the advanced health check settings, so it is 30 seconds, 30 into 5, it's a 15. So 150 seconds, in between 150 seconds I have to add 5 seconds. So 150, close to what, I think maybe 3 minutes I have to wait. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, now if you see, our application load balancer is also active, as well as the target group. We have three instances is running. Okay, so as per the diagram, we have completed this. Now what I'm going to do the next, so next I'm going to do this, which is I'm going to create a new load balancer here. So I'm going to create a new load balancer here, which is network load balancer NLB, and I'm going to create a target group out of it, and inside the target group I'm going to put a connection to this, and this is what it's going to be. And this is also will be internet facing for now, internet facing. Yeah, so let's do this. So here we go. And I'm going to create a load balancers, click on load balancers, and then create load balancer and network load balancer, create it. And in the network load balancer I'm creating my NLB, and it's going to be internet facing IPv4, and I'm going to choose IPv AP South 1A, 1B and 1C. And these things maybe I'll explain you guys later for the advanced one. How can I do elastic IP address? What do you mean by that? Later we'll do that. So for now, just choose all these things like this, and then here it's gonna listen in TCP port 80. If you really want to know the basics of what is this TCP port 80 and all, I think I've explained you what do you mean by listener port in my previous classic load balancer section. Check on it. Okay. Now, here there is no target group. I'm hitting on create target group, and in the target group I'm making like this. My target group, it will connect to the target type is application load balancer as per this diagram. Okay, now target group is, I'm talking about this one. Okay, this is what my target group for this NLB. So here I'm gonna choose NLB underscore TG, sorry, hyphen TG, and protocol 80, and I'm not going to change anything. So health check settings, maybe I'll make it intervals 10 seconds. Next, and here I'm going to choose my application load balancer, create target group. Target group is created, NLB target group is created. Coming back to the first tab, refresh it, your NLB TG is created. Scroll down, click on create load balancer, view load balancer. So your load balancer is ready, it is in provisioning mode. And let me check the target group also. Health checks, okay, cool. And here targets, okay, it's in health check status is unused, so let's wait for it. And then it is in provisioning mode. Okay, we'll wait for another 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so what happened was, so now if I refresh it, this became active, and also the target group, if you see, it became healthy. Yeah. So we are good right now. So what to do, right? What happened? What happened exactly was, we created the network load balancer, we created the target group, and the target group we moved to this ALB. Okay, so I'm taking my DNS name here, and then I'm pasting it here, the NLB DNS name. So let's see what happens. It should give some response. Yes, so we are getting the response. So how the response we are getting is, I'm hitting the IP, and then it's going to NLB. From NLB, target group. From target group, it's going to the ALB. From ALB, target group, it goes to the instances. But originally, in the real-time scenario, this ALB will be in the internal, not internet. Okay, internal. So I'll talk more on this when I'm talking about VPC. Yeah. So for now, this is more than enough. Thank you so much, guys.